The Stoic Path to Irresistibility. Secrets women secretly crave. In the intricate dance of relationships, a hidden language exists, one that, when understood, possesses the power to transform the very way we connect with women. Many men remain unaware of this language, stumbling through interactions and missing opportunities to forge deeper, more meaningful bonds. What if you could unlock the secrets to understanding a woman's deepest desires, to anticipate her needs and respond in a way that captivates her heart and mind? This exploration delves into 8 secrets that women secretly crave, unveiling the subtle art of connection and attraction through the lens of Stoicism. It's a journey into the female mind, revealing vulnerabilities women often conceal and offering a roadmap to tap into these hidden depths, creating connections that are not only unforgettable, but also deeply fulfilling. Imagine yourself on a date where everything seems to be flowing smoothly, yet a subtle feeling of something missing lingers in the air. What if the key to bridging that gap lies in understanding these hidden desires? Imagine learning the secrets that could captivate her completely, making her think about you day and night. It sounds like a game changer, doesn't it? Unfortunately, the harsh reality is that without this knowledge, you risk becoming just another face in the crowd, a fleeting memory in her life. Worse yet, she might find someone else who knows how to make her feel truly seen and understood. To avoid this fate, this exploration will help you discover what it takes to become the man she can't get out of her head. Unveiling the Stoic secrets. 1. The power of touch before intimacy. In the often frenetic world of dating and relationships, one secret is frequently overlooked, yet deeply valued by women: the power of touch before intimacy. Picture a date going seemingly perfectly, but lacking a certain spark, a palpable connection. The missing element could be quite literally within your hands. Women, though they may not outwardly express it, deeply appreciate thoughtful, intimate gestures, like a gentle massage before any physical intimacy. This is not simply about relaxation or easing tension. It's a powerful, nonverbal way of saying, "I care about you." This act of kindness communicates your desire to make her feel safe, seen, and respected. Men who understand the value of such gestures unlock a deeper sense of trust and emotional connection. However, the true power of touch lies not in the act itself, but in the intent behind it. Giving a massage should not be a mechanical process, but a mindful tuning into her energy, paying close attention to her responses, listening to her breathing, and adapting your touch to her needs. This becomes a form of silent communication, a conversation through touch. As the Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius wisely stated, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be one." In the same vein, there's no need to overthink this gesture. Simply be present and let your actions speak for themselves. The truth is, many men fail to grasp this concept, remaining part of the oblivious masses. However, understanding that the key to fostering real emotional intimacy lies in these simple acts of care places you among the elite. Women crave emotional depth, and genuine connection through touch allows them to experience trust and vulnerability. A thoughtful massage before intimacy is not merely a physical experience. It's an emotional bridge that strengthens the bond. In today's world, dominated by instant gratification and superficial connections, this deeper, more thoughtful approach is a rare commodity. Embrace it, and you'll not only understand the Stoic principles of patience, presence, and connection, but also apply them in a way that transforms your relationships. Stoicism, the practice of self-discipline, understanding, and control, can profoundly impact your approach to relationships, making it truly meaningful. So, the next time you're with a woman, remember that your touch can be more than just a prelude to intimacy. It can be a declaration of trust, respect, and care. Never underestimate the power of a simple, mindful gesture. Make it a habit to practice these Stoic life lessons in your relationships, and you'll discover that small, intentional actions often speak louder than words. Your ability to give attention, time, and energy will set you apart, placing you in the rarefied realm of men who understand that emotional connection is the foundation of true intimacy. 2. The art of flirting with respect. The second secret to becoming the man women find irresistible lies in mastering the art of flirting with respect. Many men mistakenly believe women don't enjoy flirtation, but this couldn't be further from the truth. Women absolutely love being flirted with, but the key is to do it with subtlety, class, and a deep sense of respect. Flirting is an art, a game of strategy where each move matters and balance is paramount. Think of it like a game of chess, where every piece you move has a purpose, to make her feel desired but not objectified. It's about showing genuine interest in her, while leaving a bit of mystery, something she can't quite figure out just yet. This approach keeps her intrigued, and intrigue is one of the most powerful forces in attraction. There's no need for cheesy pickup lines or pretending to be someone you're not. Instead, focus on humor and genuine, understated compliments that make her smile without feeling pressured. This subtle form of flirtation creates an emotional connection without overwhelming her, allowing her to enjoy the experience while feeling respected and valued. Picture this. You're at a social gathering and spot a woman across the room. Instead of rushing over with bold declarations or overly flattering remarks, you start by making her laugh with a witty observation. It's light, effortless, and leaves her wondering what you'll say next. In that brief moment, you've sparked curiosity without overstepping boundaries. The secret lies in maintaining composure and keeping your intentions just behind the veil of subtlety. This is the kind of flirting that catches a woman's attention, making her think about you even after the conversation ends. It's a balance of showing interest without revealing everything all at once. This approach works because it aligns with core Stoic principles, including the importance of emotional independence and restraint. When you flirt with respect, you're not desperate for validation. You're showing that you're comfortable with yourself and your intentions, which is incredibly attractive. This behavior draws people in without chasing them, embodying Stoic happiness by finding peace and confidence within yourself rather than relying on the validation of others. This approach not only makes you more appealing to women, but also helps you grow as a person. By practicing subtlety and respect in your flirting, you develop the ability to communicate effectively and emotionally intelligently, benefiting you in all areas of life. Consider whether you tend to rush in and try too hard to impress, or whether you leave a little mystery, showing genuine interest without desperation. By adopting Stoic principles and mastering the art of respectful flirting, you'll find that your connections with women and people in general will be more meaningful and authentic. This subtle shift in approach enhances your romantic life, boosting your confidence and emotional strength, placing you among the men who truly get it. By combining Stoic wisdom with modern dating dynamics, you'll discover the importance of knowing when to act and when to step back, creating an environment of mutual respect and intrigue. Remember, it's not about grand gestures, but about making each interaction count in a way that leaves a lasting impact. Women love a man who knows how to flirt with respect. So become that man, letting your actions speak louder than words, and you'll soon see the difference it makes in your relationships. 3. The power of touching her hair. Moving beyond superficial charm, there lies a powerful secret overlooked by most men, capable of setting you apart as a true connoisseur of connection. This secret, coveted by women but rarely executed with genuine impact, is the art of touching her hair. While it may seem like a small action, it carries a significance far beyond what many realize. Imagine the scalp, one of the most sensitive areas of the body, teeming with nerve endings that respond deeply to touch. When you caress a woman's hair, you're not simply running your fingers through strands. You're activating a cascade of pleasurable sensations that resonate on a subconscious level. This perfectly exemplifies the application of a Stoic mindset to everyday interactions. Rather than rushing for immediate results, you allow the simple act to unfold organically, embracing the depth of the moment. But here's the crucial element: timing. This is not a casual move to be used hastily or without consideration. It must be reserved for moments where intimacy has already begun to blossom. Building a solid emotional connection is paramount before leveraging this gesture to its fullest potential. When executed at the right moment, it transcends mere physical contact, becoming an emotional and sensory experience that speaks volumes, setting you apart as a high-value man capable of navigating emotions and moments with precision, not desperation. The application of this power, done with intention and understanding, transforms you from just another face in the crowd to someone truly unforgettable. Think about it. When was the last time you witnessed someone genuinely attuned to these subtle moments? It's a rarity. This seemingly small, yet meaningful gesture can be the deciding factor between blending in and rising above the noise. In the realm of Stoic life lessons, we learn that true strength lies in knowing when and how to act with purpose. It's not about seeking validation, but about creating a lasting impression, a meaningful connection. So, the next time you're with her, ask yourself, are you maximizing this opportunity to set yourself apart, or are you merely going through the motions? Ultimately, it's the small, thoughtful gestures, such as touching her hair at the right moment, that can elevate you from just another man to someone truly unforgettable. It's about presence, awareness, and taking the time to connect on a deeper level. This is the path to becoming part of the elite, the men who know how to truly connect and understand. High-value men aren't defined solely by status or outward appearances. They understand that true attraction stems from emotional connection, subtlety, and confidence. The Stoic mindset teaches us to remain calm and collected, while also being deeply aware of our interactions and their impact on the world, especially in our relationships. By applying this wisdom to the smallest moments, you'll be amazed at how much more powerful your presence becomes. 4. The hand on her back in public. Within the complex maze of modern relationships, there exists a simple yet powerful gesture that stands out: a hand on her back in public. To the untrained eye, it might appear as nothing more than a casual touch, but in reality, it speaks volumes. It quietly communicates protection, care, and most importantly, pride in being with her. As Marcus Aurelius wisely stated, waste no more time arguing what a good man should be one. This simple gesture, often overlooked, can elevate a man to the ranks of those who understand the art of subtlety and strength in their relationships. Reflect on this for a moment. Women don't need grandiose, attention-grabbing gestures to feel valued. They need a partner who, through small actions, shows that he's truly present, that he's by her side in every sense of the word. The hand on her back is a silent message that you are her protector, but it's not about dominance. It's about respect, about showing her that you stand beside her with pride. This gesture signifies solidarity, a shared moment forged not in words but in presence. This small act taps into something deeper within a woman's instincts. It's not just a matter of physical contact, but about the emotional security that comes with knowing you're there, grounded in who you are and what you represent. Stoic life lessons emphasize emotional independence, but they also teach us the value of being a reliable source of support for those we care about. In a world filled with uncertainty, a woman desires a man who is steady, who can offer her that firm foundation. A hand on her back, steady and reassuring, is a reflection of your inner strength and emotional control. It says that no matter what's happening around you, you are a pillar of support, and she is not alone. This is where the difference lies. The vast majority might overlook this simple gesture, thinking it's unnecessary or insignificant. But those men are missing an opportunity to create a deeper connection. What is Stoicism, if not the mastery of self to become a pillar of stability and dependability for those we love? It's not about being overly emotional or reactive, but being present and calm, letting your actions speak louder than words. The hand on her back doesn't need to shout for attention. It quietly reassures her, allowing her to feel safe, cherished, and understood. It's a demonstration of your presence, not in a controlling manner, but in a way that complements her space and your shared space together. In modern life, where distractions and pressures often pull us in many directions, it's easy to forget how impactful this gesture can be. Yet this simple sign of physical affection can be the difference between merely existing in a relationship and truly thriving within it. So, when you step out with her, remember that it's not always the grand, romantic gestures that will keep her close, but the subtle, grounded ones. The hand on her back will always speak louder than 1,000 empty promises. Remember the wisdom of Epictetus. Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. So, don't overcomplicate things. Be there, be present, and be steady. Take this lesson into your life and apply it not just in relationships, but in everything you do. Master your own presence, and you'll naturally become the kind of man that attracts respect and admiration, not by force, but by the quiet power of your actions. This in itself is the essence of Stoic life lessons: strength in simplicity and wisdom in subtlety. Place your hand on her back with intention, reminding yourself, I am her calm in chaos, her steady presence in a noisy world. Embrace the power of subtlety, knowing that this small gesture speaks volumes about who you are, a man of strength, stability, and care. Let this action become a reflection of your inner discipline and emotional control. Every time life tries to pull you away, remember this moment and the impact of being truly present. This is your chance to rise above and become the man she can trust and admire. 5. Be her hero, the protector. This secret might seem simple, but it holds profound weight. Women deeply appreciate when a man takes the initiative to stand by them, especially in difficult or uncomfortable situations. While modern culture has made great strides in encouraging female empowerment and independence, there is still a deep-rooted instinct within every woman to feel protected, supported, and safe. It's not about playing the knight in shining armor or swooping in to rescue her from a crisis. Instead, it's about the small yet impactful gestures that show you care. Think about stepping in when someone is rude to her or standing by her side during an uncomfortable conversation. It could even be as simple as offering your unwavering support when she's involved in a disagreement. In doing so, you activate a primal part of her nature that seeks reliability and stability. You become her anchor, the one she can count on when things feel uncertain. Isn't it powerful to be that kind of person in her life, the one who stands up for her when others may not? This isn't about overwhelming gestures, but rather about showing consistent care and respect. As the philosopher Epictetus once said, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. You're teaching her, through your actions, that she has someone who's got her back, someone who values her enough to be there, even in the small moments that matter most. Stoic happiness doesn't come from grandiose acts, but from the simple, steady commitment to doing what is right in a relationship. When you demonstrate this kind of dependability, you not only stand out as a man who knows how to care for others, but also embody Stoicism by living through the philosophy of being calm, collected, and unwavering, especially in the face of adversity. Imagine how different the world would be if every man understood the power of being there for someone when it counts most. Wouldn't that be a game changer in the way we relate to each other? Take this lesson to heart. Women love a man who shows strength in protecting them, not through force or loud words, but through actions that affirm their worth and dignity. It's the quiet confidence of standing up for someone when it's needed most. It's about being a steady force in their lives, offering a sense of security and calm. The next time you find yourself in a situation where she might need support, step up without hesitation. Be that protector who helps create an atmosphere of trust and respect. This action, though small in the moment, leaves a lasting impression. You don't need to be a superhero to make a difference. Just a man who understands the value of protection in every form and who embodies Stoic principles to guide him in doing so. 6. The power of dreams. Stepping into the realm of attraction, there's a secret that many men overlook, a subtle nuance that women find irresistibly charming. It's a power that lies not in grand gestures or materialistic displays, but in the vulnerability of sharing a dream. Dreams, often considered the language of the unconscious, hold a unique power to connect us on a deeper, more emotional level. Imagine telling a woman that you dreamed about her. It's subtle, yet incredibly powerful. When you share this personal glimpse into your subconscious, you're revealing that she occupies your thoughts even when you're asleep, creating a sense of closeness and emotional intimacy that many men miss. Think about it. How often does a woman hear this from someone? It's not about being manipulative, but about being genuine and allowing your emotions to show in a way that feels natural and heartfelt. As a high-value man with a Stoic mindset, you don't need to overcomplicate things or pretend to be something you're not. Instead, you show her that she's important to you, even in your dreams. This makes her feel seen and desired in a way that doesn't rely on grand gestures or empty compliments. The key here isn't just telling her, but how you tell her. Keep it simple, keep it real. A perfect example could be something like, "It's funny, I dreamed about you last night. We were just chatting at a cafe, but I woke up with such a great feeling." Simple, right? But consider the impact of that statement. It's not over the top or exaggerated, but it subtly plants the idea in her mind that you care, that she's been on your mind in a deeper, emotional way. That feeling of being wanted and desired in such an effortless way is something that women can't resist. And this simple message leaves a lasting impression. It's the little things, the genuine, unforced actions that make you stand out as a high-value man. By embracing this Stoic mindset of emotional independence and authenticity, you become someone who is both grounded and open, strong yet vulnerable. Women are naturally drawn to that. Let's not forget the great philosopher Marcus Aurelius, who once said, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury." In this context, being unlike the masses who don't tap into the power of emotional connection, even in a simple statement like this, is the revenge that speaks volumes. So, think about this. How often do you take the time to show someone, especially a woman, that they're on your mind in such a personal, meaningful way? How do you think she would feel hearing that you dreamed about her? And how could this open the door to deeper emotional connection? These are the types of questions that can help you tap into your true potential as a high-value man. By mastering small gestures like this, you're setting yourself apart from the rest. 7. The charm of a beard. What if something as seemingly simple as growing a beard could elevate you, placing you among the elite when it comes to attracting women? It sounds simplistic, but it's more than just facial hair. In the modern world, a beard symbolizes much more than just a style choice. It's a statement, a mark of masculinity, maturity, and even fertility, all rolled into one. Studies have shown that women often associate bearded men with strength, protection, and the ability to provide. It's not just about looking rugged. It's about signaling that you can be the protector, the leader, and the stable force in her life. A well-maintained beard signifies that you care about yourself, but without being consumed by vanity. It demonstrates that you're aware of the importance of your appearance, but have the wisdom to know that it's about balance, not obsession. In Stoic life lessons, we're taught to present ourselves in a way that aligns with virtue, and a well-tended beard can be a reflection of that. You're neither overly proud of your looks nor neglectful of your responsibilities. You're grounded yet refined. When we consider Stoicism today, we realize it's not just about enduring hardship. It's about embracing what makes you whole, what shows the world that you are self-sufficient and capable. Just as a bearded man signals maturity and capability, embracing Stoic principles can make you irresistible in your own right. Consider this. Have you ever realized how the smallest details can speak volumes about who you are? The beard may seem like a small part of your appearance, but it reflects a deeper understanding of the self. Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius remind us that what we do now echoes in eternity, meaning that the effort you put into your appearance speaks to the greater effort you're making in all areas of your life. It's not about a flash of success or appearance. It's about building a lasting presence that reflects your true self, something much deeper than fleeting external validation. In this world of rapid change, those men who stand firm, those who take the time to care for themselves, are the ones who attract admiration. So, if you've never considered the power of your beard, now is the time to reflect on it. You can use this small but powerful gesture to show strength and maturity, creating that sense of attraction that is timeless. Remember, a well-groomed beard doesn't just make you look good. It makes you feel good too, because it's a reflection of your inner discipline and self-respect. 8. The power of shared laughter. In a world where many men focus on status, appearance, or trying to impress, one thing sets the rare few apart: the ability to make a woman laugh. This is a secret of attraction that many overlook, yet women secretly crave. When you can make her laugh, it's not just about cracking a joke. It's about breaking down barriers and showing her that you're someone who can bring joy into her life. Women don't just appreciate humor. They love when a man can make them feel at ease, relaxed, and present in the moment. It's a feeling that creates a deep emotional connection. Laughter does more than just lighten the mood. It opens the door to genuine emotional intimacy. There's something powerful in shared humor. It's like creating a private world between you and her, a world where stress and tension don't exist. But here's the key: it has to be authentic. Forced humor falls flat and can make things awkward. But when you're genuinely enjoying yourself and letting your humor flow naturally, it creates an energy that's irresistible. Think of a story from your everyday life, like when you and a friend spontaneously joke about something silly, and you both can't stop laughing. You feel that connection, don't you? It's the same feeling when a woman laughs with you. You're not just sharing a moment. You're building something much deeper. Have you ever noticed how quickly the mood shifts when laughter fills the air? Suddenly, everything feels lighter, more enjoyable. That's the magic of laughter. It makes her feel comfortable around you. And here's where it gets interesting. It's not just about making her laugh. It's about what that laughter represents. It shows you're emotionally confident and secure in who you are, which is exactly what Stoic happiness is all about. Being content within yourself without relying on others to validate your worth. Women are drawn to this energy because it's rare. A man who can laugh and make her laugh without insecurity or overthinking is like a breath of fresh air in a world full of pressure and expectations. The rare men who master this aren't trying to be funny all the time, but they know how to create moments of lightness, and that's incredibly attractive. It's not about playing the clown. It's about bringing positive energy and joy into the space you share. When you make her laugh, you make her want to spend more time with you. It's simple, but it's powerful. In a world full of stress and expectations, humor is an escape, a way to connect deeply without words, without needing to prove anything. 9. The power of listening. In the symphony of human connection, true communication extends far beyond mere words. A powerful skill, often underestimated, lies in the art of listening. Imagine yourself in a conversation with a woman, and instead of mentally preparing your next response, you're completely absorbed in what she's saying. This is the essence of the ninth secret that distinguishes high-value men from the rest: the power of listening. It's not simply about hearing words, it's about understanding. Women often desire a partner who listens deeply, not just to solve problems, but to truly empathize with their experiences. In our fast-paced world, many men miss this crucial step, focusing more on offering solutions than simply being present. Think about it. How many times have you been talking to someone only to realize they're more interested in their own response than in truly hearing what you have to say? It's frustrating, right? Women aren't always looking for solutions. Sometimes they want a partner who can listen, validate their feelings, and provide emotional support without trying to fix everything. By doing this, you're not only strengthening the emotional bond between you, but also showing respect for her as an individual, for her thoughts, and for her opinions. It's in those moments of true connection, where you listen intently, make eye contact, and express empathy, that trust is built. This creates a powerful sense of being understood and appreciated. Remember, a Stoic mindset teaches us that emotional resilience comes from understanding others without letting emotions cloud our judgments. When you show that you can listen, not just with your ears, but with your heart, you unlock a deeper level of intimacy and respect in your relationship. As the Stoics would say, we have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so that we can listen twice as much as we speak. High-value men understand that real listening goes beyond responding. It's about being present in the moment, fully engaged in her world. It's in those quiet moments of attentiveness that she will feel valued, heard, and emotionally safe. By practicing this art of listening, you're becoming part of the elite, the men who know the true power of empathy. 10. The power of spontaneity. In a world where predictability often feels like a safety net, there's a secret that many men overlook, yet women deeply crave: spontaneity. It's easy to fall into the trap of routine, but as a man seeking to stand out and join the elite, embracing the unpredictable can ignite the spark that keeps your relationship alive and exciting. Stability and reliability are important, yes, but introducing an element of surprise into your relationship can make you irresistible. Whether it's a surprise date, a spontaneous road trip, or a small but meaningful gesture, unpredictability can awaken a sense of adventure and curiosity in her that stability alone can't. In fact, fortune favors the bold, as the ancient philosopher Seneca once said, and in relationships, this boldness isn't about grand gestures, but rather the ability to surprise her in ways that show you're fully present in the moment and eager to create unforgettable experiences together. Women love to feel desired and appreciated, and spontaneity is a direct path to doing so. It shakes up the routine and reminds her that you're not just another man stuck in his ways, but someone who is constantly evolving and eager to discover new sides of her in the relationship. When you surprise her with something unexpected, you're not just showing her that you're thinking of her. You're proving that you can break free from the mundane and bring a fresh perspective into the relationship. This energy is magnetic. Think about it. The best memories are often formed not when things go according to plan, but when you embrace the unexpected and enjoy the moment together. And here's the truth that many men fail to understand. It's not about spending a lot of money or making grandiose moves. It's about making her feel special and valued in ways she didn't see coming. By incorporating spontaneity into your interactions, you show that you're not confined by a script or a set schedule. You're open to the adventure of life, which is something women find incredibly attractive. Incorporating spontaneous acts isn't just about surprising her with experiences. It's about adopting a mindset that embraces the unpredictability of life. As we delve deeper into Stoicism, we realize that true strength lies in being able to remain calm and steady even when life surprises come your way. When you can handle life's curveballs and still bring that energy into your relationship, you'll naturally attract the kind of respect and admiration that comes from emotional resilience and freedom. Spontaneity isn't about being reckless. It's about embracing the present moment and making the most of it. It's about letting go of the need to control everything and instead trusting that life's unpredictable nature can lead to some of the most rewarding and exciting moments. To live out Stoic life lessons is to accept that life will never be fully under your control, but it's your reaction to these moments that shapes the quality of your relationships. By adding a dash of surprise and adventure, you demonstrate that you're not a man who is stuck in a predictable cycle, but one who values every moment and seeks to create something unforgettable with her. As you step away from rigid patterns, you embrace a life full of possibility and adventure. 7 reasons why they come back after you give them distance. Moving beyond the initial stages of attraction, another crucial aspect of relationships is understanding how absence can reignite a lost flame. Have you ever wondered why someone who once seemed indifferent suddenly can't shake you from their thoughts after you've created distance? It's as if they've suddenly recognized the incredible worth they previously overlooked. This section explores the dynamics of absence and the 7 key reasons why someone might find themselves drawn back to you after you've given them space, drawing upon Stoic wisdom to understand and navigate these complex situations with grace and self-assuredness. In these instances, it's important to remember that creating distance isn't merely about stepping away. It's about reclaiming your power and focusing on your own self-worth. independent of their acknowledgement. This knowledge can shift the entire narrative of your situation, as it emphasizes that your value isn't contingent on external validation. Walking away is simply the first step, but the reasons explored below provide the fuel to reignite their interest and transform indifference into a passionate desire to reconnect with you, provided you grasp the insights and allow them to guide you on the right path. 1. The shock of unexpected growth. One of the most compelling reasons for a return is the shock of unexpected growth. Imagine creating distance from someone who took you for granted, only to emerge transformed, a person they barely recognize. This transformation is powerful, shifting the dynamics of the relationship. When you dedicate time apart to genuinely work on yourself, mentally, physically, emotionally, or spiritually, you take control of your own narrative. This commitment to self-improvement creates a sense of magic around you. Initially, they might dismiss your absence, but when they finally notice the changes in you, it hits them like a slap in the face. Instead of the old, predictable you, they encounter a stronger, more confident version. This shocking transformation stirs something deep within them. They suddenly crave what they can't fully comprehend. People are naturally drawn to what they can't have or what surprises them. When you show up as someone who has grown and evolved unexpectedly, you challenge their previous perceptions. They no longer feel they have you figured out, which flips the script. Suddenly, they might feel insecure or uncertain while you stand confidently in your new reality. Embracing change and prioritizing your growth transforms you into someone impossible to ignore. As Marcus Aurelius said, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. The changes you undergo are entirely within your control, and this inner strength makes you increasingly irresistible. 2. The magnetic pull of self-sufficiency. Self-sufficiency holds a magnetic power in relationships. When you shift your focus from seeking validation from others to nurturing your own self-worth, you cultivate a sense of independence that enriches your life and makes you incredibly attractive. Embracing self-sufficiency sends a clear message. I am here because I choose to be, not because I need you. This embodies Stoicism, finding happiness within ourselves rather than in external validation. As Marcus Aurelius stated, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. When you focus on your personal growth, you become more compelling. People are drawn to the strength and independence you've developed during your time apart. This isn't about playing games, but genuinely becoming a stronger version of yourself and allowing that inner strength to shine through. When you stop depending on others for your happiness, you become someone others want to be around because of the positive energy you radiate. Your personal journey of growth and self-sufficiency resonates outwardly, creating an allure that is hard for others to ignore. The more you cultivate your self-sufficiency, the more others will want to be near you, not because they think you need them, but because they recognize the powerful individual you've become. 3. The envy of your newfound confidence. The allure of confidence is a powerful magnet. After taking a step back and giving them distance, the envy of your newfound self-assurance can draw them back. This isn't corrosive envy, but one mixed with admiration, sparking curiosity about what transformed you. You've cultivated a magnetic confidence that can't be ignored. You're no longer hesitant, always looking for approval. Instead, you understand your worth and stand tall, occupying space unapologetically. This confidence is not only rare, it's contagious, and to many, intimidating. It's stoicism in action, a quiet but steady assurance that commands attention and respect. Confidence shifts how you perceive yourself. It's a beacon that says you no longer rely on external validation because you've found approval within. When people see this, they feel admiration mixed with envy. They may start to compare themselves to you, asking why they don't possess the same level of calm assuredness. Confidence in its truest form isn't about being flawless. It's about embracing imperfections and having enough self-trust to know you can face whatever comes your way. Embracing self-trust enables you to walk boldly, imperfections and all. People around you will notice the difference. For the intrigue of unpredictability. After giving distance, they may find themselves drawn back to you by the elusive, captivating pull of unpredictability. This isn't about playing games, but about tapping into a natural human fascination with mystery. It's about the intrigue that arises when someone realizes they can't fully predict your next move. For so long, they had you figured out. You were their dependable constant, always there, always available. They knew your routines, anticipated your reactions, and in a way, took you for granted. When you shift from being the person they can always rely on to someone who is still reliable, but a little less accessible, you create a spark. Curiosity is like an itch they can't scratch, pulling them back to you, eager to fill in the blanks of who you become. Embracing change and letting a bit of unpredictability shape your life enhances connection, showing others that you're more than what they assume. You're evolving, leading the rhythm of your own life, while they're the ones trying to keep up. This is a position of quiet power and self-respect. 5. The realization of what they've lost. The gut-wrenching realization of what they've truly lost can be a potent reason for their return. You've pulled back, refocused, and set your sights on personal growth, leaving behind someone who thought you'd always be there. As days roll into weeks, a shift happens. They notice the emptiness, the absence of your texts, your voice, your steady presence. The spaces you used to fill are starting to feel stark, hollow, uncomfortably quiet. In relationships, there's a profound presence in just being there, a type of calm, resilient energy that Stoicism teaches us to bring to those around us. They begin to miss the way you brought balance, how you listened without judgment, and how you added lightness to their heavy days. They're realizing the unique people peace and stoic happiness you contributed, and it's hitting them hard. This pain makes them revisit all the small ways you uplifted them, the silent strength you shared, and the steady support you offered. Your presence provided strength that they're missing in your absence. You understand that true worth is not found in validation from others. It's in standing firm and being true to yourself regardless of who appreciates it. By holding being true to your path, you give others the chance to confront their own lack of appreciation and to see your value from a clearer, humbler place. 6. The fear of missing out, FOMO. The rise of social media has amplified a primal human emotion, the fear of missing out. Let's delve into how this modern phenomenon can play a role in someone coming back after you've given them distance. Imagine this. You've created space from someone who took your presence for granted. Instead of wallowing in their absence, you're out there living your best life. You're pursuing new hobbies, traveling to exciting places, and surrounding yourself with positive, supportive people. You're documenting these adventures on social media, sharing snippets of your joy and growth with the world. Initially, they might scroll past your posts with indifference, perhaps even a hint of resentment. But as they continue to see you thriving, a seed of doubt begins to sprout in their mind. They start to wonder, are they really happier without me? Are they experiencing things I'm missing out on? Are they building a life that I'm no longer a part of? This fear of missing out, FOMO, can be a powerful motivator. They see you living a fulfilling life, and they start to question their own choices. They realize that they might have made a mistake by letting you go. The allure of the unknown and the desire to be a part of something exciting can be incredibly compelling. They want to know what they're missing, and they want to experience that joy and fulfillment for themselves. This isn't necessarily about genuine affection. It can also be driven by ego and a desire to not be left behind. They might want to re-enter your life simply to reassure themselves that they still have a hold on you or to avoid feeling like they've been replaced. Regardless of the underlying motivations, FOMO can be a significant factor in someone coming back after you've given them distance. It's a reminder that absence can make the heart grow fonder, but it can also make the ego crave validation and control. From a Stoic perspective, understanding and managing FOMO is essential for maintaining inner peace and emotional resilience. Recognize that social media often presents a curated and idealized version of reality. Don't allow others' perceived happiness to diminish your own sense of contentment. Instead, focus on cultivating your own inner joy and pursuing your own unique path. Remember that your worth is not determined by the number of likes you receive or the envy you inspire in others. True happiness comes from within, from living in accordance with your values and striving to be the best version of yourself. By staying grounded in your own sense of self-worth, you can navigate the complexities of social media and relationships with greater clarity and purpose. Allow others to be envious, but never at the expense of your own self-respect and emotional peace. 7. The desire to win you back. Human nature is often driven by a desire to win, to achieve, and to conquer. In the context of relationships, this competitive spirit can manifest as a desire to win you back after you've given them distance. Imagine this. You've pulled away from someone who took you for granted, focusing on your own growth and happiness. Initially, they might react with indifference or even relief, perhaps viewing your absence as a validation of their own choices. But as time goes on and they see you thriving without them, a shift can occur. They start to perceive your independence and success as a challenge to their ego. They realize that they're no longer in control and that you're not as easily swayed as they once thought. This can ignite a competitive fire within them. They might start to view you as a prize to be won, a challenge to be conquered. They want to prove to themselves and perhaps to others that they still have the power to attract you and that you're not truly over them. This desire to win you back can manifest in various ways. They might suddenly become more attentive, showering you with compliments and affection. They might start to pursue your interests and activities, trying to impress you with their newfound knowledge or skills. They might even try to make you jealous by flaunting their relationships with others. The underlying motivation is often rooted in ego and a need for validation. They want to feel desired and powerful, and winning you back would serve as proof of their worth. From a Stoic perspective, it's crucial to recognize and resist the allure of this competitive dynamic. Understand that your worth is not determined by someone else's desire to possess you. True self-respect comes from within, from living in accordance with your values and pursuing your own path, regardless of others' opinions or motivations. If someone is genuinely interested in reconnecting with you, their actions should be driven by respect, empathy, and a genuine desire to build a meaningful connection, not by a competitive need to win you back. Be wary of those who try to manipulate you or play games to regain your attention. Instead, focus on those who demonstrate genuine care and respect for your well-being. Remember that you are not a prize to be won or a trophy to be displayed. You are a valuable individual with your own unique worth and deserve to be treated with dignity and respect. Choose to surround yourself with people who appreciate you for who you are, not for what you can provide them. Conclusion. The path to irresistibility, both in attracting someone initially and navigating their potential return, is paved with self-awareness, emotional intelligence, and a commitment to personal growth, all enhanced by the wisdom of Stoicism. By understanding the hidden desires women secretly crave and cultivating the qualities that make you a high-value man, you can forge deeper, more meaningful connections. And by navigating the complexities of absence and return with detachment, clarity, and self-respect, you can ensure that your relationships are built on a foundation of mutual appreciation, genuine connection, and unwavering inner peace. Ultimately, becoming irresistible is not about manipulation or playing games. It's about cultivating the qualities of a virtuous and well-rounded individual, guided by the principles of Stoicism. By focusing on your own growth, embracing your inner strength, and treating others with respect and compassion, you will naturally attract the kind of love and connection that is truly fulfilling and enduring.